So in this video we are going to learn about any type in TypeScript, which is very important concept to understand. So before move on to the any type, just recap what is TypeScript, because TypeScript is a static type superset of JavaScript, which means that the TypeScript compiler checks our code. Okay, so this is one of a key feature of TypeScript that enhances code quality and reduce bugs. So when we write TypeScript code, the TypeScript compiler analyzes our code and perform static type checking, which means it checks type based on the information that we have provided in our code through type annotation. So this is called annotations. We are saying, hey, I want to expect the one parameter that has to be string type of data, but if we pass the number, we get the warning argument of the number is not assignable to parameter. So this is what I said. So our TypeScript compiler check our code. So this is what happened in when we assign the variable also. So we have a variable and we specify some name, and then if we try to change that variable name to something, we got the warning the number is not assignable. So our TypeScript compiler continuously check our code, is a data type or same or not. So here we have this is TypeScript guess this code, because we don't explicitly say what this name to variable data type. We can also say this is annotation, I am going to store the string data type in this variable. But in the previous video I have said that if you are going to assign a variable in one line, you don't want to write this annotation. TypeScript guess that type of the data. So this is called infer. Infer means TypeScript guess which type of data is this. So that is called infer. When we implicitly assign the variable like this, that tell TypeScript to guess the value. Okay, so this is the thing you have to understand. So when we implicitly assign the value, that forces TypeScript to guess the data type of that variable. But if I change this to any data type, so here you can see now we have no error. So when we specify the any, it can be anything. So it disable the TypeScript checking. Okay, so this is what happened when we specify the variable. So we can change that to boolean also, so we have no error, and we can specify that array also, no error. So this is a problem, because if it has a string, we have some method or properties available for that string data type. If you now print here, you can see all the methods available for the string data type. But if we change that to any method, TypeScript does not know which data type is this. So if we get a point, here you can see we have no function. So this is very bad idea. So I always recommend don't use this any type for your variable, because if you know, you can directly say I want to save the string data type. But if you don't know, if some cases, if I am going to create one array, so this array has a multiple type of data, so that's the case, I can use this type method. So I can save string also, and I can say, though that's the case, we can use this any method. I still have performed the array method because that specify I am going to store a different type of element in this array. Now we can also do all the methods available for the array. And if you are building a weather app that fetches data from a weather API, that API can return complex data, which makes it hard to predict the exact type. So that's the case, you can use any type. Okay, if you don't know which data is coming, so that's the case, you can use any type. Otherwise don't use any type. If you know already the type of data, always use the type of. Okay, so I found this video will be very helpful for you, so I believe. So thanks for watching and get the like button.